Stick to what we're good at, guys.
I know, right? We're trying to advance and stuff. All right, we're back.
All right, we back, y'all. Like we never left. Are we back?
Yeah, we back now. We back.
So how are you, Quay?
All right, so yeah, Kanye West.
Uh,
All right, so Kanye West. So
I mean,
what do you
Kanye
think? What do you think? Are you gonna wear your Yeezys or are you not gonna wear your Yeezys moving forward?
Okay, so where I'm at with it, I'm gonna wear my Yeezys. I'm just gonna cross Yeezy out and then just write Adidas on it. Cause again, I paid my money for those sneakers, not because it's Kanye West, it's because I like the fashion, I like the idea behind it. Just like how I would listen to R. Kelly, not because of him being a bad person, but it's because the music is good to me. I'm trying to just like dissociate the person from the music or the
Right.
person from the sneaker. Like, if I paid my money for it, it's mine. Not
But would
yours.
you buy another pair of
I
Yeezys?
wouldn't buy them. I have them, so
Yeah,
I paid
yeah.
that money for them. I'm gonna run them until they fall apart.
True.
I want them to rip open and say, "Hey, I need a new pair." Like, that's cool. I wore them out.
Don't bring it to Goodwill because they ain't taking them.
Oh yeah. Nah, I don't care about that. Yeah.
And don't bring it to who else?
I just think he's just doing.
Skechers?
Hey, don't come for Skechers now, all right? They're making a comeback.
No, they not.
Skechers said
They're gonna make a
Did
comeback.
you say it last week? You said Skechers like, we also turned him down because
said-
They said that?
Yeah. We was like, y'all should be happy about the privilege.
Yeah,
Everybody
exactly.
like, Skechers, y'all wasn't in the conversation.
yeah, y'all lucky y'all in the conversation.
Adidas and Nike was like, shut up, Skechers.
I'm about to bring Skechers back, y'all. Watch. I'm gonna start.
Hey,
doing
do
it.
it.
Some motherfucking high waters.
You know,
Some
if
designer
anybody could bring
Skechers.
Skechers back,
Yeah.
yeah,
Y'all want to start a trend?
I'm
I
down.
can buy some fire Skechers.
They high though.
Well, I'm
I ain't gonna
saying.
lie.
They crazy. I feel like they too comfortable with your feet, where they just too in shape, where like they just do all this moonwalking.
I haven't
Like,
had a Skechers in a minute. Are they kind of like these?
yes.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yes.
Walmart.
Let's go. Yo,
Yo,
These
honestly
are
though,
comfortable.
Walmart got these new boots.
I'm about to get some
That's like
some
these
Walmart, bro.
tan and like green, like this army green boots that they're selling right now. They are fire, and I feel like they only like $10. I'm like, I'm about to buy
Hey,
these.
listen, don't knock it.
Hey,
I ain't
listen,
knocking them.
I'm about to.
I'm just like,
like-
damn, Walmart, why you gotta look so good?
But Skechers is high now, bro. I bought a pair of
Like
Skechers
price?
for Drew. Yeah,
Mm.
I bought a pair of Skechers for
for
Drew.
Drew?
Yeah, like for kids' shoes, they're
Yeah.
like $35. That's high. That's high, bro.
Have you? Okay.
Okay, Dad.
$35, bro. Skechers, bro.
Dang, Dad.
Skechers.
Yeah, we get it. We get it. Yeah. This
Come
should be
on now.
free.
Because they've been around forever, so
Right.
you know.
There's some comfortable kid shoes. I bet.
Kids' shoes.
They glow in the
$35,
dark?
bro.
They
Yeah,
do
they
like
had,
something?
they had a little glow.
Yeah, they got something special, right?
Man, them things expensive. I was going up in there on Skechers. All right, $20 max. You know what I'm saying? For I could get two pairs. It should be like a deal. Buy one, two pairs for $35, $40. I mean, all right, cool, fire.
Imagine
$35.
you get up to the cash register. Yeah, that'll be $35.79. God dang.
Man, yo, for real. Yo, I love doing that, bro. I love
No
doing that in the
way.
grocery store.
You buy like Jordans, get like 150. You like, all right, that's not bad. Go to Skechers, get $35 shoes.
$35.
$5.
I don't think that was the right
I got
price.
coupons.
Hold
I got
on.
coupons.
Is
$35.
that before tax?
Bro, I'm so glad me and wifey we're not super like
Into like sneakers and all that
name,
crazy stuff.
yeah, just name brands in
Like,
general.
yeah, name brand crazy prices.
Nah,
yeah.
like I see people putting their kids in Jordan, like Tyler's and Jordans and something. I'm like,
It's not that serious.
wildin', bro.
they changed feet the next day.
Some ain't even walking yet.
Yeah,
Okay.
Or in
You
Jordans
don't go
and
to the
Air
children's
Maxes. I'm like,
and
bro.
they skip sizes. They be like, you think you buy them right size, and they don't even be their size.
Yo,
'Cause
and
they grow their feet.
and they grow, the feet grow like crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Drew was in the 6 and jumped to 7 in like a month.
Mm-mm.
So
I've
them
never
Skechers that I
had-
bought, done.
That was a bother.
Bad, bro.
$35
$35 down the
$35 down the train.
And
God dang,
the thing that sucks
$35.
is like you can't hang that because like with Jordans you can hang them on your car
Man, something.
mirror. But you can't hang no
Ain't no
Skechers.
Skechers.
Like, yeah, he's about to be
Yeah.
fire.
Not the Skechers. Like,
Every time you hit a bump, they light up.
Are they certain colors?
Yeah, they blue.
Oh.
It's
My
blue
cousin
like a
about to have
green.
baby, so I'll take them off hands.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see.
Cool 10.
10. I paid 35 for them, baby. Shoot. I paid 35.
Now you gotta put
I
them
give you,
on
I
assignment.
give you $32 or something like that. Take the tax off or something.
$32.
Man, that's one
She
thing.
ain't wear them. She ain't wear them. That's they brand new. She wore 'em once.
Bro, I know
Freshly
I'm a dad because, and this might not even be dad
Say
stuff,
dad stuff.
but I know when I go in a store, we went to a toy store the other day, and it was like Legos, and it was like Legos a pack. It was like, and it wasn't even like the big Legos, it was like little tiny Legos, like a pack like this big. I think it said $55. Like $55,
Yeah, yo, Legos is crazy.
$55
But
just for the
crazy.
blocks.
What? That might have been the same price when we was growing up.
Oh no, bro, nah, they definitely went up. They
It's just because
definitely went up.
they got so many things with Legos. Like you could build a whole dragon
Mass
castle in a couple
Yeah,
cities.
like if you do the cities and the Star Wars joints, them joints is
Yeah, I
like
don't know about
$200.
Yeah, they go up them prices.
$200. Yo, I seen there was it's like one of those. This was a toy store in Middletown. So, but it was like a dedicated toy store. Like and it was like a local business toy store. So like their prices, they didn't have no discount prices. It was literally just whatever they got retail. That's what it was. It's like a rocking pony. Almost $80. $80. I'll literally be in the store. I'll be like, I'll look at the tag like $45.
You really love this?
Yo.
you really like this toy?
I
Yeah.
think that's so fun. I really feel like it'd be the small prices. We'd be like, what the fuck? Like if you get like a plane ticket somewhere, it'd be like $150. You're like, oh, that's not bad. Round trip, that's not bad. Go to the store, get a shirt, $25.
25.
God damn.
25 for this?
God damn.
Nah,
Nah,
had
this
me
is
at
broken.
20.
You don't want this. You don't want this. This is
19, maybe you would have had me.
Oh my god.
Dang.
Yeah, bro. Price is wild.
Yo,
No,
I
for
went
real.
to I was at Disneyland, not World. Well, I went to the Harry Potter world that just opened up,
Mm-hmm.
and I was actually upset, but this is me being a big kid in a little kid's land. Like this, the main person at the amusement park was like, okay, whoever is like, who's magical, you, and it picked one person, and it happened to be this little girl. She won, and I was like, dang, she won a free wand. So then we started leaving. It's like, yeah, this is gonna be $85. And I was like,
Dang.
oh. And then the thing is, like, yo, they're tricking the parents because now you got your kid like
Oh, they are soup.
$85 don't mean nothing to them.
Yeah, they
Right.
soup.
So they're just like wand because they like they're like, oh, how can you build this wand? And they're trying to put it together and it's all theirs. And it's like now you just entice them with this wand and now they're like $85.
Yep.
The parents like this and the kids like this.
Yep.
Yeah.
I swear, ain't nothing free. You can
Ain't
spend
nothing
like
free, bro.
$100 getting a ticket to the music park, and still got to pay to get like,
Exactly,
in the music
exactly.
park. Like you can't
We
you
recording?
get nothing free.
No, fine.
We good?
Yeah. You know that
We ain't talk.
game shows. Nah, we're still good.
Still press the button over here. I don't know.
You know, game shows, you end up having like to pay taxes for stuff.
For real?
Yeah. So like Price is Right when they be like, you won this brand new car.
Oh yeah, they
Yeah,
do.
yeah.
It'd be like a $37,000 car. You got to pay the taxes,
Yup.
which is like a couple
Crazy
thousand, whatever
when
it
the
might
car's
be.
like mad brand new.
Dang.
Yeah, brand new, but you can't. I think you have to do it then and there. Like you can't like be like, hey, can I make payments or something like that? You're just like, hey, you either got the cash now, or we continue with the next show. So even
It's
that,
like, what's the point?
yeah.
Yo, I know one thing.
That's why you always want to win cash, because they just
I was
take
saying-
the taxes out.
Right, smart. I
Yeah.
was gonna say I know what's gonna happen. The one thing is gonna be the next Netflix series on that because this is a Netflix series on everything.
It's gotta be, yeah.
On everything.
Game winners.
Yes.
Now it's gonna be
Game
game
show
where like,
winners?
yo, I won a free car, but I lost all my money.
Yo,
Like,
for real.
Come on now,
Yeah, game show winners. That's gotta be a thing.
they got to.
They be winning like kitchen sets and all types of stuff, bro. Like, and those things cost. That's at least like $30-something for those cars that they be winning.
Yep.
And you either, I'm pretty sure for the most part, nobody's taking the free car because
Yeah.
the
You gotta
taxes
pay
you got
for
to.
it.
Yeah, you
Nah,
gotta pay
give
for
me
it.
that money.
That's
gotta take
what I'm
taxes
saying.
away.
Like,
Calculate that.
I
What-
want to
what
buy
would
the
that
car
tax
that I
be?
want.
If you
Right.
want
I
in
want a damn
Connecticut,
car.
I want that hoopty.
let me see. So if you got a $37,000 car, 0.06. You gotta have at least 2 G's and two G's and some change on you.
Just to take it out.
Just take it out the
Take
lot.
it out.
Bring it home.
Let me see.
I'm trying to take stuff for free. I'm trying to get money
Okay.
for free.
I thought this was free.
And pay. It's win to pay.
Yeah, you gotta have at
Pay to
least.
win. Pay to
Yeah,
win.
go to a game show with at least 3 G's in your bank account,
It's crazy.
and even then, it's
Mm.
like now you got a new car, but you broke.
Like, dang, I could just pay for the car
That's
myself.
Yo,
you,
for real.
At
you
that
literally
point-
just did what you could have did.
Buy a car.
You could have bought a car and just been like how you are right now.
You
Right.
just did it on TV.
Right. You just did it on TV. With a car that you don't even really want.
Yo.
Color be all yellow.
Oh dang!
Be like
Imagine,
a yellow
right?
car.
Oh.
It'd just be the outside of the car. It'd be an actual car. It's just a
Alright.
show. That'd be crazy.
Hey, yo.
That'd be
It'd
wild.
be the car that you got to figure out how to get out of the studio.
Mm-hmm.
No,
You can't leave the
go.
studio, but it's yours.
Here
You
go
come.
keys.
It's yours.
You
Go
come
ahead.
visit. You
Wait,
can visit anytime.
Get out the lot. We got here by plane, but you gotta
Yo,
helicopter
imagine.
dropped it down, but you gotta drive it out.
Oh, jeez.
That'd be crazy.
All right, so
I try to be quiet.
this dude. All right, caught up on Kanye. Kanye, man, forget Kanye. If at my stance is, if you support this dude right now, I have nothing to
Wild.
say to you. There's no conversation to be had. If you're like, oh well, the conversation needs to be had because blah blah blah. No, it's over.
No.
It's a wrap. Like,
Conversation needs to be had.
no, conversation doesn't need to be had. It's
No, it don't.
from everything that Homeboy's been saying and has said, he should just be left alone and to his own devices.
I was over it when he said, once he said slavery was a choice, that's when I was done.
Yeah.
That was a long time
The
ago.
thing that's making me mad is people saying like, oh, he needs somebody to check up on him and da 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 da, and he needs more friends around him. Sure, but like, then be around the celebrities that are saying that. Be around him and actually do the work.
Right.
Right.
Act
Because
like you're his boy.
yeah, and then don't have that be the reason why he's acting the way he is. He grown. At the end of the day, it's still
Grown
his
man.
fault. Don't be like, oh, it's his fault. It's not his fault because blah blah blah. No,
You
it's
know what
his
he's
fault.
saying.
Right.
You
Make
know
him
exactly what
accountable
he's
for
saying.
his BS. And if you still support dude, then you really believe that Black lives don't matter, and I don't want to talk to you.
Right.
Sorry.
Sorry.
But workout plan, that's my shit. That's okay.
his music, I'll still say that. I can still bump some Kanye.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
This
What
is
he-
him as a
And then,
person.
again,
As
we're
a person.
detaching the artist from the
Right.
Right.
from the person because like I don't want to like again I don't want to idolize people I don't know either. So
Yeah.
try to take that away.
Right. But yeah.
Cause yo, I heard Seven Streeter. I love Seven Streeter to death, but she's a bad person to work with.
Oh, word.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
I think I
Mean
did-
Girl?
I think-
I'm so sad.
Was Seven
Yeah.
Streeter? Yeah, it was 7th Street. I think I heard that
So
too.
like I'm like damn.
And it won't stop.
Right.
Boom.
Boo.
That's a good one.
So you know stuff like that. Like again, I'm trying to detach. it.
Harmonies.
And also get my
Sounds
own
good.
opinion when I do meet her. So
Yeah.
she better treat me right.
I'm gonna show her this clip.
I drew her one time and she
Crunching?
reposted it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
See, this dude crunching all up in the mic. Can y'all hear that?
Am I? I hope not. I'm kind of like,
There's some sensitive mics, bro.
I'm kind of crunched out. Like, they catch
This dude,
everything.
this dude picked the noisiest food to put on a podcast. That's gross. All right. Anyway, that's Kanye. He's the worst. Hopefully he gets help, but I mean, you know,
Yeah,
whatever.
he's his own.
Quick shout out to Aaron Carter who just passed away.
Oh my god.
Recently.
Jesus Christ. Nope, put that on him. Nope.
Can't stand y'all. Shout out to Aaron Carter, man. As soon as I heard about that, I thought about the. Shut up, Quay. As soon as I heard that news, I thought about the Lizzie McGuire joint, I Want Candy joint.
I want
Yeah,
candy.
I was like, man, Aaron Carter.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, he was the man. But
I can't believe that. I didn't know. That's so
Ashley!
random to me.
Ashley, why does Ty sound like a robot? 'Cause he never talks into the mic.
Ashley. Why do I sound like a robot? Oh.
Probably
Do we
'cause
all
he's
Am I
sound
too
clear,
far away from my
Ashley?
mic?
Let us know, girl.
Or
Yeah,
maybe
let
my
us know.
throat is not clear.
Let us know if we sound clear.
Let us know if we sound.
How about
clear.
now, Ashley?
If not, we gonna keep this going. I ain't stopping again.
Scooty, scooty, scoo, scooty, scoo.
But,
Scooty talking on the mic. He's
that
on
was
the
wild.
one
I did
too.
not know about Aaron Carter.
I know that's
It was
crazy.
a couple days ago, I think. Well, actually, yeah, like 2 days ago. It just happened. But yeah, man. They already said that it was possibly highly likely. I don't think it was confirmed, but based on what some of the things his brother said, Nick Carter from Backstreet Boys, it was possibly drug related, but it was also like his mental state and kind of the things that were going on in his life that led him to whatever happened.
Yeah.
And it's just sad, bro. Because
Yeah.
you always think that with these child stars, he started when he was probably preteen with his music stuff, and he was still doing stuff today. And it just sucks to see that like all these young people, like between him, shout out to Takeoff too, who just passed away from the Migos. These young people just passing away, man, and it's sad.
Shout out to Takeoff, man.
Yeah.
He was my favorite member of the Migos because he was just minding his business, and I feel like he was the best. He had the best rhyme scheme out of all of them. That was a great talent right there. I was so shocked when he died too. I was like, what the fuck?
I'm not gonna
I
lie.
love Takeoff.
Not gonna lie. I don't think I've listened to one full Migos song.
Same.
Really?
Not gonna lie. Yeah. I
Wait,
think
that
probably
Cardi B
maybe
and Nicki Minaj was the
Motorsport.
Migos, right? Motorsports was Migos, right? It was all of them.
that's Migos. I probably
Yeah,
heard
there's
that,
only one.
and maybe Bad and Bougie.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Red and Blue.
Bad and Bougie is
I
probably.
heard.
the
I
other
think I
one.
heard a couple.
Yeah.
I feel like he was like the best one out of them. To me.
But I think they all all three of them sound the same.
I didn't, honestly,
I would never know.
and this is not any disrespect for them, because it's just not my jam. But I thought it was only two. I know it was three.
Cause he's not. Cause the rest of the other two are like really in the spotlight. He's not like in the spotlight like that.
Oh.
He's very like. What's that? Introvert?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like
So
that.
so
I don't
you
think that's true.
so you mostly seen two of them.
Hmm?
So you
No.
mostly seen two of them. Oh,
No,
okay,
you see
he's
all-
out there, but
No, you see all three of them.
he's not like. In
He's
the
lying.
media
Quay's
like
lying.
everybody.
So it's like Jodeci, but
No.
Casey and JoJo was the.
Quay
was
is
the-
lying. It's like Cisco. Cisco act like he the main one, but everybody there.
Cisco Drew Hill,
Yeah, Drew Hill.
but it was two Ciscos. Got you. Heard.
Cisco's.
Heard.
Yeah,
shit.
no, I don't really know the Migos, so I couldn't tell you.
That sucks though. But another,
It's sad.
not child star, but like just a young
Young person.
person passing away. How old was he? 30. Jeez, dude. Crazy. Aaron Carter's probably 30. Is he younger?
Aaron?
Really?
Yeah. Was he older?
Aaron Carter's younger
Younger?
than
Is
Nick.
he younger than us?
I'm not sure. I don't think so.
Aaron Carter.
Yeah,
I think it's probably
our age.
34. Probably 34. I think it said 34 on the thing.
Well, he is
Okay.
older than me.
That sucks, man.
Yeah.
But Allison Stoner, the girl who's from Missy
Missy
Elliott's
Elliott.
video, yeah,
Mhm.
and Mike's Super Short Show. That's when I first seen her.
Camp Rock.
And
Camp
Sweet
Rock.
Life.
Like Super Short Show.
Sweet
And
Life.
Sweet Life of Zach and Cody.
And Sweet Life.
Yeah.
And Cheaper by the Dozen. She gets around, girl.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
she
34, yeah.
got a resume too. Yeah.
Mhm.
So she's supposedly coming out with like a child star documentary and like the process, and I'm gonna guess a lot of the wrongs that happened in that stuff, because I think she was affected heavily with her mental by it too. So I think she's coming up with something there very soon. She just posted about Aaron and how like it was heavy on her, and that this is kind of the reason why she's making this documentary in the first place. But it's like she basically put out something saying like if you have this type of feeling, or I guess, then to contact her.
Yeah.
But it's on her IG. You can find it.
You
there.
know who
Yeah.
I want to see on that? The Olsen twins.
Ooh.
I want to see their journey. Cause I was when I tell you I was an American Ashley fan. What? I had the books. I watched all the movies.
Yeah, that was wifey too. Wifey had
Like
those.
American Ashley, those are my girls. So for them to see them where they are before, to see them where they are now, I'm like, what happened?
Yeah,
I mean, they rich.
and it was just them two
But-
because their sister,
Mhm.
what's her name? She out here killing it. WandaVision.
Mm-hmm.
Mm. Mm.
What's her name? Elizabeth Olsen.
Elizabeth Olsen. Yeah, she out
out
here.
here
She
too.
out here killing it. So, that story would be fire. I
Yeah.
guarantee if Allison Stoner's not doing it, somebody's doing a documentary on them too.
It should be like a.
It's got to be coming.
Instead of like being like one movie thing, like maybe like a
The
limited
series.
series.
That'd
Of
be dope.
each of them.
Yeah, they get their own
Yeah.
episode.
That'd be fire.
Yeah.
Would you even want to hear? I was going to say Corbin Blue. What was Eddie?
Orlando Brown.
Orlando
Yeah,
Brown.
Orlando Brown.
Orlando Brown, his whole biography is on YouTube already, bro.
But
He
still,
be
like,
say- he be
just
saying
get him in an
anything.
interview though,
He be
like,
saying-
He's in
I would
the
wanna
interviews.
hear him, but he'll be saying anything.
cause yo, but you gotta hear him for a long time, cause I feel like half of it would be nonsense, but then some stuff he just be like, oh shit.
I feel like he might throw some like.
I honestly
nods in there
think
and then like go back to his.
But just blink that out, yo. You're in the documentary, just cut that out. Maybe people want
So
to hear all
I
that.
think he's actually sane and everything. Like I think he's like, I'm not gonna say super smart, but I think he knows what he's doing.
Yep, I think so too.
When
I
he
don't
says
think
stupid
he's-
stuff, I think he's doing that on purpose. Because I think in the beginning he wasn't, but I think at this point, I think he's recovered a little bit based on the interviews I've seen from then to now. It looks like he's recovered a little bit, and he's kind of just doing it just to be funny now.
Yeah.
But he
I don't think
knows.
he's like crazy or nothing. So
Nah.
I definitely think he knows exactly.
I mean, drugs was definitely an influence.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, obviously, just from those first interviews, you were like, "Woof," and then just the police reports and stuff like that.
Because he started young too. Major
Very
Payne.
young. Jamie
Yes.
Foxx show, he was on there.
Yes. And the
So-
crazy thing is, like, you could see how normal they were
Yeah.
when they were young. They were just young and hungry.
But he
Like
said in
having
the
a good
interview,
time.
he said he was smoking during Major Pain or something like that. Yeah. It was something crazy, and like they said, you get offered, like as a kid, you get offered pretty young, like drugs or
It's
alcohol
like-
and all that stuff.
As
All
a
set.
Mm.
young kid in front of all these adults, it's like,
Yeah.
you know, why the fuck not?
Yeah,
You know?
and this is back in the
not being
'90s.
mean, not being like a bad influence on nothing, but it's like how easy influence it is. Because, like, oh, these
They get it.
older people that are successful are doing it.
And you want to mingle, and you want to
Yeah,
like, you know,
it's probably not that
You're
bad.
probably like the only kid on set at the time, so you're like, I
Yeah.
want to try.
and you know the drugs in Hollywood is gonna be more amped up than just anything we can get out here, especially like just alcohol in general.
Facts.
Alcohol would be the worst thing that you can give a kid here, but then you start introducing the Hollywood drugs and stuff like that, like
Yeah.
heroin, whatever it might be. That's when it gets like to the
Crazy.
top, and
Yeah.
I'm saying basically it's much easier to access in that realm.
Right.
So that's probably where that came from. I guarantee that's probably going to be on her thing too, of just like
Drugs and stuff.
drugs, drug use, and how easy it was to
I
get
want to
it.
hear it. I want to like, them out.
It's gotta be crazy.
Speaking
wanna
of
watch
drugs, so how are we feeling about Tank saying
Oh.
that it was a 5-hour energy extreme? Is that even a thing? I looked it up.
Is it?
I don't-
5 hour energy.
extreme.
So Ty's talking about with Tank and TGT when they were together, and
They
how
performed.
Genuine was like bugged out in one of the performances, like a live performance at a TV station.
And they were on a early show. It's like 6 a.m. in the morning that they had to perform, so they didn't get the words right because of that. And Tank and Genuine was tired. And he was tired, so then Tyrese offered him some 5-hour energy extreme,
Nah, bro.
and then that's what made him do that. Yo, ain't no way.
Ain't no way, bro. Ain't no way
If
that
y'all don't
was
watch this clip, this 5-hour energy extreme is like a no go. Don't ever, if this is what that is, don't you take that. 'Cause
He
that's
looked like he was
that's
like-
what the equivalent to drugs is. Because
It's gotta be.
He
Because
looked
the
like
way
he
he
was
was
having a
bugged out.
whole seizure.
Yo,
As
he was like,
singing.
he looked up. He said, I need. Like, oh,
He's got the eyebrows too.
yo,
Oh,
he was
no.
like looking. What? Yeah,
Oh
he
yeah, his
woke up.
eyebrows were bugging too.
He was
Yo, it
Yeah,
was a lot.
that was wild, bro.
So whatever that was, is that 5-hour energy extreme a real thing?
Yeah, I don't think so.
Just 5-hour energy shot.
Yeah, just 5-hour energy. 5-hour
That's wild.
energy.
I never had that though.
Tank lying for him. For
What,
his
5-hour
boy.
energy?
Yeah, because people catch a wind on that incident.
Oh, you know what? They do have like ultra strength or something like that.
Probably
God.
what it was. 5-hour energy ultra.
Ultra strength.
Yeah, they do have.
It was-
There's
it
extra
was
strength.
Yeah.
Yeah, 5-hour energy, extra
definitely-
strength.
Thanks, Brandon. He said we're looking fresh.
Ooh,
Hey,
appreciate
thank you, bro.
brother.
Fresh, death,
Appreciate
like
you.
a million
You know, we
bucks.
trying. We doing a little something on the pod.
You know, sunlight.
But going back to the child star thing, like that's the person who is kind of like defying child star, kinda, because she was in like the spotlight a couple times for just in general, is Raven Simone.
Mhm.
Ooh. aka the Beyonce Vision Channel.
Yo, she literally is.
Yo, dead ass.
I don't even say was. She is the Beyonce of
Yeah,
Vision Channel because
she
she's still
is.
on.
Yeah, because
I
we.
saw. Go ahead.
I would say because nobody could lie and say that we didn't get upset when she was not on the Cheetah Girls.
What?
Like if
How did
if
you do
Oh,
a
is that
third
three?
Cheetah Girls without Raven Simone?
Yeah.
She was
Yeah.
the Cheetah Girls. I watched it because of her.
it got crazy. Like you watch Cheetah Girls, like I'm gonna watch it because it's the Cheetah Girls, but I'm gonna be upset because Raven's not in it.
I'm pretty sure I didn't watch that one at all because Raven wasn't in it.
It was crazy. It was crazy.
I watched it because I wanted to judge it.
I wanted to punch all of them in the face.
No.
Like, how
They
dare
did
y'all
have
even
two.
keep going?
They had two bops in there though. Can't lie.
But
I don't think I
Can't lie. They
watched
had
it.
two bops in there.
no,
Other
that
than
was crazy.
The movie was what? Trash.
Yeah, no, Raven Simone is definitely a pioneer of Disney
Yeah,
Channel.
absolutely. But
And
even her,
this-
so her start off being from, I think she might be the longest running career
Child star.
as a child star right now.
Probably.
Because from Cosby Show, where she was probably like 5 or 6, to now, where she's on Raven's Home,
Raven's
and she was on The View.
That's a Raven. Raven's
Mhm.
on the View. A couple of movies.
Yeah,
She had a rap
movies.
career at one point.
Rap?
Yeah, when she was a kid, she had a rap. Woo!
No.
She had this rap song called "That's What Little Girls Are Made Of."
Oh yeah.
Oh,
she
this was
does.
fire. It was Missy Elliott was on it too.
You was bumping into it?
Yeah,
I got picture Quay being like,
fire. What? I gotta play it after this.
Oh my God.
And Missy Elliott was on it too.
oh man.
What did,
And she had a
Ashley
singing
say?
career too.
Mhm.
When
You
did
say first.
Oh, what Ashley said. Ashley said, didn't Raven talk about Orlando Brown harassing her
Oh yeah.
and saying he was in love with her or something? Yes. He
Yeah.
said
Yeah, it went
way
wild.
worse than that. But yeah.
Way worse than that.
He was basically saying some crazy allegations. And at that time, he was that was definitely drug heavy when he was there.
Yeah.
But you just
know what?
never know.
Funny about Raven, I saw an interview with her. She was talking how when she was on the Cosby Show, she literally has no recollection of doing the show. Like she knows she was on the show, but she doesn't remember doing it.
Yeah.
Like,
Makes sense. You're
in it
just
and, like,
young, yo.
Right.
Just
So-
like
She
happens
was
so
there,
quick.
but she
People
don't.
like, can you do this? Can you do this? And she's like,
Right.
yeah, I can talk like this.
So
Quick as
I
hell.
told y'all I'm listening to the Boy Meets World podcast.
Yeah.
And they're watching the show and they're like, I have no recollection of this whole episode. Like they have episodes they just don't remember doing. But then
And I
like
think like eventually it becomes just a machine.
yeah.
And you're
Yeah.
Just like
Right.
doing it, and then.
There's definitely some recent episodes of the pod that I'm like, oh shoot.
Oh yeah, we said that?
I said that.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
see what had happened was.
Dang. As an infant, she worked for Atlanta's Young Faces Inc. modeling agency.
Dang.
At age 2, she worked for Ford Models and appeared for Ritz Crackers, Jell-O, and Fisher Price, and Cool Whip. And that's at age 2. At age 3, yeah, at age 3, she started doing more. And then,
They were throwing Raven around.
yeah, they really were.
She was a cute kid.
No, she was a real cute kid. And she like had a little attitude and stuff like that.
Yeah, she
yeah.
just knew what to do when she was young.
She did.
Yeah, it's crazy, bro. Like
Made her
the
crazy.
the amount of stuff that girl's
You
accomplished is
forced her to
crazy.
do.
Yeah, 1989, she was on Cosby Show.
Ooh, that's another one, Ashley.
Ashley said-
Amanda Bynes.
Amanda
Oh,
Bynes,
Amanda
bro.
Oh my God, I need to hear her story.
I need to.
I need to hear.
Oh, I need to
Amanda
hear.
Bynes'
it.
story. I'm a big fan of
I need
Amanda
two.
Bynes.
I need a part 1, part 2.
She needs a season. She needs to show her show in between, in the sets.
Amanda
like, what?
Bynes.
You know
I
who
need to see
stole? I think Nick Cannon stole Nickelodeon from Amanda Bynes, bro. Because Amanda Bynes had Nickelodeon on lock,
She did.
and then Nick Cannon came out of nowhere with his weird show that didn't even last that long.
What?
Nick Cannon show. Exactly.
Well, no.
Why-
Exactly. No, it was a Nick Cannon
Did I
show.
see that?
Was
It
it
was-
called Nick Cannon Show?
It was called the Nick Cannon Show,
Maybe.
and it was
Shut
right.
up.
I guarantee you, bro. It was y'all. Aren't, I'm about to jog on memory. Ready?
Crazy. How
My name Shaquasia, and I look good.
Yo.
That
And you
was
think
him?
you would? I
That was
wish
all
you
that?
would. What your mama do to you? You remember that?
When did you just watch that, G?
No, that's
all
that's
that?
always
How
been
do
in
you
my
remember
brain,
that?
bro.
What
I don't
the
know
heck?
why. I don't know why. But remember he would dress up as a cheerleader.
Yeah.
That was the
No.
Nick Cannon show.
I don't remember that, but I remember the song.
I
The song was
thought
like
that was all
a
that.
scary,
Wow,
scary
that's
nursery
wild.
rhyme.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
So
Nah,
That
it's
was,
still, I feel like it was still Amanda though. You can't-
Absolutely.
Everybody remember Amanda.
But
show.
Nick Cannon
Amanda
always
Louise.
but Nick Cannon always claims himself to be like Mr. Nickelodeon.
Because his name,
Because
he got it.
because of that, and like he
Yep.
hosted Kids Choice Awards like mad times.
You would just
and-
think that he owned the Nickelodeon because of his name, and it made it seem like Nickelodeon was because it's like Nick Cannon. Like he was like,
and I think he started on all that, and then they gave him a show after that.
same for her though. Amanda
I gotta
took
say something about
over.
Nick Cannon, but I'm gonna save that for later.
She took over. I don't know Amanda, because I was watching all that and like they had people on it, but some people got cut and Amanda Bynes came in, running and everything,
Came
Yeah,
in
yeah,
and
yeah.
then got her own show.
and then got her own show after that.
And then had spin-offs from that show. So like not spin-offs, but gave other people their bag, like Drake from Drake and Josh. Actually, Drake
Yeah.
and Josh, they were both on
Right.
on Amanda's show, and then got them their own show.
Yeah.
Come on, son.
Bossy,
But yeah, no, yeah. Amanda
I'm
show
still.
was crazy.
My sister will tell you, till this day, I still have faith that my girl will come back.
Who?
Amanda Bynes.
No, yo, I heard her
Yeah, look.
music. It was crazy.
Nick Cannon's show aired.
I say
Not
all
the
that.
music.
I'm telling you, yo,
know?
listen to her music. She ain't coming back,
Girl,
yo.
who take this script?
That's music though. We can still have some comedy
Yo,
in
I'm
there.
telling you, because of the music, she's not coming back. It's like
Dang.
Orlando Brown.
If
Oh
you
no.
don't take this script and call it a day,
Go ahead,
not
G.
music.
So American comedy television show spin-off from all that, and it aired on the Snick Block from January 12th, 2022 to February 22nd, 2023.
I mean, they got like a
22 to 23.
The Nick Cannon show.
Let me see.
That's- I mean,
I remember that.
yo, I'm telling
That's
you.
really his Tim's.
Yeah, probably
Dang.
Nick
Okay,
Cannon
okay.
show, bro.
I don't
And
remember that.
I think that's when I remember he started doing music and he started rapping, so he was like the cool dude. And then eventually, I guess these other networks picked him up
Nope.
and he started doing stuff.
So that was before Drumline.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes,
It had
yes,
to
yes,
be.
yes. Yeah,
That's it. That's where I remember Nick.
yeah.
Oh, she said there's a whole 2-hour in-depth story about it on YouTube.
About
I'm about to find
About
that.
Amanda
Bynes.
Bynes. Oh, we gotta watch
yeah,
that,
Gotta
bro.
we
find
gotta
that.
watch that. We'll talk about that next episode for sure.
Danny
Schneider.
Schneider
Yeah.
was the producer who made all those shows and has mad allegations of abuse
Oh
against him.
no.
I'm sure he
Oh,
does.
you know what?
Yeah,
I
'cause
did
he-
hear about that.
Was it? Wait, did he do
All those, all those.
iCarly?
I believe so. Yep.
Mhm.
It's the
like a
same
foot
one.
fetish?
Yes.
Not
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the girl who was on iCarly, Sam. No.
Yes, Sam.
Is that her name?
Jeanette McCurt.
Not her real
Yeah,
name, but
Jeanette.
her name is
But
Sam
yeah.
on the show.
On the show, yeah. So
Mhm.
she came out with that whole book, and I guess there's some stuff in
glad
there.
my
Oh, her
mom's
hating her
dead.
mom?
Yeah, but I guess there's some stuff in there about Nickelodeon stuff,
Mhm.
and that
As it
producer.
should. Yeah, like that's
So-
why he loves them. They showing their feet and stuff, and they did weird things with
Yeah.
the feet.
Yeah.
I always thought that was so weird when they did feet things. I was like, okay.
Yo, you need to
Oh, I
They
see.
like play with Jello and they did stuff like because they're like random dancing, but then they had like this like feet with like
Yeah, what I'm talking
some,
about.
yeah, it's just all this crazy
And
stuff.
that
I'm
was
just
because he
like,
had a foot fetish.
he had a foot fetish because it's like the weird thing that he made him do with the feet. Because the way the kids described it, they were like the way he made us do it was just weird.
Oh no.
Yo, just imagine.
No, my kid just like
Ah.
having to do that in front of this
Oh
man that's just like.
And we're
yeah.
watching it at home, laughing like hee hee hee. Meanwhile, this.
No, but the thing is, like, yo, when you have a baby, and you're like, yo, this baby's so cute, I'm gonna put him in a TV show. It's like, stop,
yeah.
stop.
Nah. That's
know
that's the
what they
last
doing.
thing. Well, that's the
You cherish them and let them be a child
people are
because
like, oh, you should put Juju in model. I'm like,
I'm gonna
all
model
of
it.
it, bro.
I'm gonna take pictures of them. No, I'll take.
yes.
I'm gonna
Okay.
take pictures because the difference is like I'm not letting nobody else tell her
I'm
what
on
to do.
set. I'm on set.
Yep.
I might be behind the damn camera.
Never would I let you. Yeah,
Never.
never would I let you tell my daughter what to do. And
Drop- Never dropping off Drew.
Right,
Like, yeah,
yeah.
all right.
All right, take care.
Have a good shoot.
Yeah,
Hell
no
no.
way.
Let me know when you're ready.
Hell
Right, no way.
They had an episode about that on Atlanta.
no. Oh,
They were
bro.
talking when they
We
talked
can talk
about
that
Tyler
too.
Perry.
I gotta watch that
And-
one.
What's her
God,
name?
yes, I seen that little kid come in.
Vanessa took her. She had a little small part on like the show that they have for Tyler Perry Studio.
Vanessa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Burns
Yeah. Mhm.
took her daughter with her, and then the daughter like said like something, and then the guy who played Tyler Perry liked what she said, put her in the video for like a second, and then just started like moving her around the set the whole time and then like was trying to find her daughter this whole time.
She was
Nobody
on
would tell her
set.
where- they just kept taking her without her knowing.
Oh my
And
god.
she's on this show, this show, this show. and
Oh, I
in
didn't see the whole
span of, like
episode.
5
Dang.
hours.
Oh
5 hours.
In a span of 5 hours, she's on like 5 different shows, and the whole time it's Van like walking through the studio, like trying to find her daughter. Like, where is she?
Oh my
Because it's like this
god.
whole thing of like, you know, Tyler Perry, she was like a cult.
Yeah, basically.
It's kind of like the episode of Boondocks. It's kind of like that.
No, this episode
Dang.
seems like crazier. It was too real.
Well, yeah, I'm obviously
That one was crazy. And he was like, "Hey, Brina, let me get her." I was like, "Oh."
And then he's about to give her own show. So I was like,
That's
Jesus.
hilarious. Hey man, that's how they do.
That's not funny.
What she said.
It's not funny.
As she said, and Victorious with Ariana Grande. I don't doubt it.
Oh yeah, that was the foot stuff was with Ariana Grande too. They got crazy. She said something about the foot stuff too.
Wow.
And that's why
He was
homegirl
sitting in
has
the
to
room
wear a
during their
ponytail all the time.
fittings.
She messed up her hair.
He was sitting in
It's
the.
red hair too.
Mm-hmm.
She said he would sit in the room during their fittings.
Yep.
Gross.
See, just extra.
Never dropping my kid off. I don't care what new
Right,
rules
that's what
they
I'm saying.
have
It's
of
like,
whatever.
yo,
Nope. Because
no
dudes
way.
like that gonna get around whatever they can just to,
Yeah.
you know.
Mm-hmm.
So absolutely not, bro.
That's
I
what
hope all these kids today are well protected. Like
I
any
give
kids on the Disney
a
Channel.
big
and all
shout
that
out to Jessie
stuff.
because
Jesse,
she's always with Angie.
oh,
And-
Jesse, our Jesse. I'm about to
When you
say.
said Jesse, I was
Jesse?
like, Disney?
Hey,
Yeah, like,
Jesse.
Jesse, yeah.
I'm like,
I was
hey,
like, what they
Jesse.
Like what grounds they break?
Right.
Yeah, Jesse from That's So Raven or something.
Yeah.
No, for real.
No,
Like-
for real.
Because the dedication that it takes to like work, then have to come here
Mhm.
and do that and
Drive to New York and
do
be
everything, you
everywhere
know, and
with
because
your daughter
yo,
and stuff. Yeah.
I'm protecting my child and I'm staying with my child the whole process. I know you want to do this badly. That is
But-
like,
But I'm here to keep an extra
You
eye on
never
and stuff.
know.
yo, because man, at the same time you want to like take a break and do your thing.
Nah, bro.
Damn sure
It's
I'm not
crazy
gonna
out
let
here.
my child be by themselves at this stuff.
Nope.
No way. I don't trust nobody.
Nope. Not at all.
No way.
That's-
no
that's-
way.
As beautiful as my daughter is, I'm
That's
refraining
what
from
makes
any.
it more scarier.
Yeah, I'm refraining from any type of like modeling it, and unless she's like, "Daddy, this is what I want to do," then
Right.
then we go into it. But
Right.
never forcing her to be like, "Hey, you should do this."
Oh, you're so smart. Let's do Disney Channel.
So then that's
Nope.
how.
Disney got to call me personally and be like, "Hey, we want this, and this is
All right, this is
gonna
my
be security.
demands. I gotta be on set
We
all
flying
time.
you out too, and you getting paid for this,
Right.
and you could be on set every day,
all
and
the time.
all the time.
Around there,
But then-
all the time, 24/7.
I
You
think
got
that's
me.
also how child
Mhm.
stars spiral because their parents depend on them to pay the bill.
True. Yeah. So the pressure.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And I think that was one of the things that I heard on the Boy Meets World podcast was like, yeah, my mom wasn't I think it was Topanga's mom or something like that, and how she like wasn't working for a little bit, so a lot of pressure was on her to do a good job, so
Topanga.
she gets, and she wasn't even on the show originally. She wasn't
Oh.
Yeah.
she wasn't a regular until like the third season.
Mm-hmm.
So as much as we've seen her in those episodes between
She wasn't
between
regular.
1 and 3, she was never like on contract for 7 seasons like the rest of them were.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
That's scary.
So it was pretty nuts.
Because what's his name? The brother auditioned. Like he auditioned had to battle somebody.
Yeah, he had a battle basically
Goofy.
the dude who does the voice for Goofy, for Max and Goofy, and they were best friends. But he ended up getting a small role on the show too. But you gotta like battle your way through that. It's even that, bro. For kids to be put in something like that is crazy.
Yeah.
Because you're telling yourself like, that's a whole nother episode,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah,
That's a
yeah.
whole nother
Yeah.
episode. We can go deep
I'm
into
about to
that.
get into the Goofy movie.
Yo, for real.
I was
Speaking
like,
of,
Did you see that?
woo, the Atlanta episode on Goofy.
no.
Oh my
I
God,
had-
bro.
Once I
I
saw
was just
that,
talking about
I was
the-
like,
I was just
yo,
talking
you
about
gotta
Goofy.
watch this.
I was
You know,
watching Goofy just in general,
Yeah.
like the creator, the black guy that was coming in and was telling
That-
everybody, like,
yeah.
"Yo, do that." Yeah,
Yeah,
that was the
that's
episode.
Atlanta.
Yeah,
That's
That
Atlanta
was?
episode, Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, I thought it
It
was
was
just
like a
like
documentary.
that was for yeah.
was
Yeah.
Atlanta.
Yeah, it was Atlanta.
So that never happened.
No. Yo.
The black
Oh,
kid,
man.
black kid came in. And he was just like, "Oh, he's so crazy. He's moving on crazy."
He said, "You see this?
Draw that.
Draw this. You gotta draw this."
You know that
joke
never
was
happened.
hilarious. Nah, it never happened. That was all actors.
I know. it was
So how did the movie get shot?
You thought it was true too?
Yeah.
Right.
No.
How did
I don't think
how
it
did
We're
Goofy movie
talking
get
about the
shot?
Actual person.
Not like that.
dude. The Goofy movie was
How to get the rhythm?
Goofy movie was animated by dudes in France, bro.
Okay.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
I mean, I know it's not American.
No,
It's either black or American. 'Cause I can never. I mean,
no, it
either
was
black or
animated.
from
It was
France.
it's a Disney it's a Disney
Yeah,
produced thing, but their animators are from anybody who drew anything. I believe they're all from France.
that makes more sense. Because I 100%
What
was
if they was
like,
lying?
It's a studio from France.
right. What if they was just lying, saying it's French? Because
You really believe
they want to give the black people
you
credit.
really believe
Goofy was black.
no, you really believe they
I believe that. Though.
you really believe they had Disney CEO
Hell yeah.
by mistake
Listen to a black
Hey.
person.
by mistake that they was like, oh, his name is Michael Scott, but we put Michael
There's the other
Fox
one.
by accident, so now he's the new CEO.
Yes.
Yeah, we can slip up
Absolutely not,
sometime.
Yep.
You
Just
know how
to not
fast
give
they would change rules to
not
be
to-
like, no,
Just not giving nobody credit. Yep.
bro.
They could
Hey.
play something down.
You've been lied to this whole time.
I'm telling you.
I do think that description of Goofy was true though, when he was like, he's
I feel like the whole thing was right. All that was accurate.
nah, it wasn't all true. It wasn't all true, but it was like the message in it
Makes sense.
was true.
Mhm.
Of like, yeah, this
They made him
Goofy is
A
for-
black dude.
yeah, like even like just in culture, like Goofy was always, especially after that movie, like Goofy was black.
They was like, they
Yeah.
say we drew this 500 times.
Yeah. Because I had to he said I had to draw so many depths. How many depths I had to draw?
Yeah, that was. Come on.
So that's what Atlanta does though, right? Like they'll take something that
And
is
dramatize
known, yeah, something that's known in our culture and like stretch it to
Yeah.
whatever it is. Like
Made it make
like
sense.
Alligator Man. You see that
Oh,
episode?
mhm.
But that's
Like
about Florida, right?
Florida man, yeah, about Florida people. Like it's always a Florida man, crazy
But
man.
that makes it accurate though.
Right, but it
That's
it was still like a play on it, like,
Mhm.
but we know what that is.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
yeah.
saying? And it's things like that, like knowing Goofy's black and knowing that this should have been the story of how Goofy was created, but it wasn't. But we all know in our souls, we don't talk about it, but we know Goofy black.
Yeah.
Right.
That's literally, and that's what Atlanta does in general.
Got you. Wait, but time out. So did y'all see the episode of Atlanta where they needed to kiss to get some Jordans?
No, is that new? That's
was
the latest season.
hilarious.
I didn't watch anything from this season except for that Goofy
Me-
one.
No,
I just
told
seen
him to
clips
watch
like
that one.
this. I just seen clips like this. Like I just seen clips
Oh.
of that episode. So I don't know the whole full extent of the episode.
Got
To
you.
know
If
it's
you
fake or
watch
whatever.
the full
I
Goofy joint,
understand.
you'll be like, all right, it's fake.
I get it,
Yeah,
but no, that's
because
what
they
I'm
did a good
saying.
job.
They did some crazy stuff because the whole time they're just talking in a van
Yeah.
about like let's kiss for some Jordans.
Oh shit.
He's like, no, you don't gotta pay me, just kiss.
Right.
And then he's like, no, I'm not doing that.
Right.
Wait, it was Vern and who?
Vernon Darius.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And you
Darius
know,
was like,
one person's
okay.
like, yeah.
Of course.
And he was like, wait, no.
Those are like $500 Jordans. Like, no,
He was
that's the purpose. Like, yo, they're trying to make us
Right.
waste our money. You know, like it's just
He
too
was like,
big.
dude, but I know you're not gay, so.
Yo,
Hey,
That's not the
Darius
point.
is hilarious, bro.
hey, I know you're not gay. We just kiss him real quick.
He was like, that's not the point.
Yo, Lakeith, that's his name, right? Lakeith
Yeah.
Stanfield.
Yo, it took me a long
He's
time to learn it.
funny, bro.
He is.
I like him.
In
as
In
an
that
actor.
show for sure.
Oh yeah. That's
Yeah,
like
like-
his part.
Cart Lady.
Oh,
lady.
yes.
That episode was crazy.
That
Is
whole
that the season
episode-
two?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, I gotta
that
watch this
whole
season, bro.
episode,
Yeah.
he was Getting chased by a lady in the.
In a cart.
You know how we did the Black Lives Matter thing? With
Yeah.
the riot and that lady in the wheelchair. She was like trying to block the exit. That white lady. She had the knife.
I think so. Yeah.
Like, they have like flour on her stuff. He recreated that. But she was chasing him the whole time with like in her little motor thing with
Yes.
a knife.
I love Atlanta, yo.
Crazy.
I love Donald Glover,
again,
bro.
Dramatizing everything.
Right.
Donald Glover is hilarious.
He is funny. I saw a TikTok, and it was saying like there's a theory going around that Atlanta is a stimulation.
A
Like
simulation?
the whole show is a stimulation.
Stimulation or
Simulation.
simulation?
I keep saying
Simulation,
That wrong.
gotcha.
Simulation.
Two different things. That was crazy.
Yeah, it's a simulation, and Darius knows that it is, and he's trying to keep it going. But everybody else is in a whole different.
I could see
reality.
that based on that the documentary episodes and like the random episodes where like they're not in it and it's just like something random, like the Tyler Perry one. Well, no, they were in that one, but like just random episodes like that, I can definitely see it being like that one from the last season when like what's his name falls asleep and then goes through that whole and like I think they're in France, I think, and he has a
Oh,
goofy
yeah,
hat
yeah.
on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and he falls asleep, and then like it's like this whole trippy thing that he goes through. and he wakes up and it's like regular life. Like, yeah, so I can see how it's some type of simulation. That'd be fire.
Yeah.
This last episode's coming up now, right?
Last, yeah, I think
Dang.
so.
Yeah.
Done forever.
Dang.
I mean,
that's a good show.
I can see. I think I'm very big on like character development. Let me look at myself for a second. I'm big on character development, and I love character development. So like, I can see like the building up of
Vern.
one character that wants to be the rapper. It's like that childhood friend that's always trying to be a rapper.
Yeah.
Super chill, do that. Then there's one friend that's just like into one other thing that's just like signs and stars and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
the
And
very
then the other
spiritual
friend that's
dude.
just logical.
Mhm.
And like just seeing that the build up of that friendship.
Yeah, that
where,
trio
like,
dope.
And then you just know that that's their character for the rest of the season and how they interact with each other the whole time. I think that's just like crazy to watch.
Yeah.
I was watching Ed, Edd n Eddy and I was like, oh shit, this is funny.
That's literally them.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's crazy. And then I watched the episode of Ed, Edd n Eddy specifically. That's super crazy to me. It's like the episode where they were telling another character in the story, a bedtime story, right? And they were dramatizing each other person's experience. Like Ed with double D is like super smart. He had like pie and all this other stuff, and everything was like precise in his thing. And he was like, everybody was just like stupid in his story. And then Ed, like really slow. He was like listening to the story, and double D was super smart. But when he's talked to him, he said blah blah blah, dribble 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 to him.
Yeah.
So I'm like, dang, he's dumb to you, but you just can't understand him because he's just super smart.
Right.
And the other
Yeah,
one
that's
was just
funny.
like cocky, so he's like, I'm rich.
And everybody's
I got
praising
money.
him.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jesus.
So that character development is
It's
crazy.
a great show, bro. Ed and Eddie's a great underrated show.
Yeah. Ed, Eddie's better than Atlanta guys. I'm just saying that right now. Yo, watch Ed, Eddie, not
I'll give you
Atlanta.
that, bro. I got a lot of memories of it.
Huh?
I got a lot of memories of Ed and Eddie.
Yo, they some hustlers, yo.
Yo, for real.
All them motherfuckers hate him. All of them hate him. But at the same time, they still get that money from them for them jawbreakers.
My favorite character is Johnny.
The goat guy.
No. Plank.
Plank. No, I like Plank, not Johnny.
Yo, when Johnny got his head stuck in a tree. And then he was doing something to Plank or something like that. I think they was torturing Plank or something. Johnny bust through the door, and he still had the tree branch around his head like this. Yo, I started crying.
They might do a Gina
As
from
a
Martin.
kid. Yeah, exactly.
The
Yo.
bedpost.
Oh my
Oh
god.
man. All right, let's go into our dance topic. So basically, I don't know if you guys watch Dance with the Stars, but
I've been on it.
there's a dancing with. There's a dude by the name of Niall DeMarco.
From?
Let me make sure this is him. But basically, this I just don't want to get the wrong guy, but there's a guy who's on Dancing with the Stars right now, Daniel Durant. He's a deaf actor, and he's actually still on Dancing with the Stars right now.
Work.
Yep.
Okay.
So Daniel Durant, and I watched a couple episodes with my wife, and I don't watch all of them, but he's still in it. I think it's been going on for a couple weeks, probably 6 weeks now, and he's still in there. And based on what I've seen, he's like picking up. You wouldn't know that he's deaf.
Does he have dreads?
No. It's this dude here.
Go off, Daniel.
Yeah, Daniel going off.
Okay.
It's this dude right here. So yeah, he's going off. So like you'll see that he'll sign to, like, he has a translator and everything like that when they do the
That's
judges
very
and
cool.
stuff like that. But it's pretty impressive, and it just shows like and this is kind of my
Power of
segue
music.
into power of music, but it's like my segue into like musicality, right? So when it comes to musicality, I think it's really important when it comes to dance in general, just knowing how music works and feeling music and getting it down. And I'm gonna bring it back to my freestyle class I just taught, where everybody wanted to kind of do their freestyles, right? But what I was noticing was nobody was picking up the beat. So I do this exercise where I literally like play a random song that I don't even know, and all we have to do is do a 2-step to it. The quickest you can, catch the 2-step. And a lot of people are struggling catching the 2-step. some of them would start really abruptly. Some of them would like build up, and you got it. And I just challenged them to catch the two step. Eventually, I went to like a very super easy song, which was literally boom cat, boom cat, boom cat. And mind you, these people have freestyle before, and their main what do you call it, struggles was keeping with the flow and not running out of moves. So then from there, I played like just a boom cat song, right? And people were still like, I was like, all right, let's march to this individually. Just march around the room. Just like, don't even look at everybody else. Just march around the room. And people still were like off by a little bit. You could tell some people were like losing it after like 5 steps. And I'm like, all right, the problem isn't y'all running out of moves. I said, y'all just got to find the music. Like, and it all comes down. And I was happy that I found that that's what it was. Because at first, like, I was answering the questions like, the basic, get out of your head and make sure you dance for you, the basic, advice in the beginning. And then I started to like dig in deep, and it was basically that they have to marry themselves to music in general. So I literally gave them the assignment of just listen to more music. That way how you react to music. Because if you don't know how you react, and that's musicality, reacting to the music that you hear, whether it's the ting, 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 the little hi-hats in the background, or the bass, or whatever it might be, reacting to that. And a lot of them were too reactive and not proactive, if that makes sense. So knowing that the beat's coming up and then, hitting it at that point, instead of being like, I hear it now, let me react to it.
Yeah.
And that goes back to this dude, the deaf guy in Daniel in Dancing with the Stars. All he has is probably boom, 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 just the bass that he feels, right? So his whole thing is just a 2-step. All he has to do is listen to that 2-step, and he gets the rest of the dance in his own mind. Mind you, he does have a what do you call it? He does have a superstar dancer with him and choreographer and teacher with him, which does help because he can kind of lead and then he does his thing. But as far as like catching up on musicality, that's like the number one example of all you have to do is keep whatever that 2-step is. And as long as you get that rhythm, you can kind of float through the rest of the dance.
Right. Kind of like that's probably what Alejandro does.
Oh yeah, because is it 1 ear for him?
Partial, yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, same thing. But you see him, he'll be like feeling it, and he bop, 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 right? So it's very key to, and at the end, like my advice to them was like, find that 2-step and live in that 2-step during your freestyle. If you feel like you ran out of moves, go back to the 2-step and then finish the freestyle out.
Take that time.
Because
I think about it. Yep.
Because that's what it was. People, I was like, all right, let's do a freestyle round. Did a freestyle, and then eventually you see the
rush
2-step.
To like try to do all that other stuff. Oh.
Yeah. Exactly.
Go back
the
to
rush.
Because you're rushing to like do all the moves.
Do all the moves
in
in
everything.
mind.
I want to do everything, but like, yo, no, chill out.
Chill out.
Listen
Go back
to
to the 2-step.
Yes,
boom,
sir.
and then add, build it up, and then eventually, the more you do it, the more your freestyle will come naturally. Yeah. And until you naturally get the 2-step, you naturally start moving and doing whatever you have to do. But it was interesting just watching that group. There's like 5 people, and just watching them not being able to pick up. And the cool thing that I caught was I was watching them do it, and they were all doing it together, just a regular 2-step, and then I seen them tripping up in like the 5th one. I said, all right, why y'all tripping up? So I had them face away and not look at each other. And I said, all right, do it again. And then they were doing it, and I'm like, okay. And 2 of them were on the 2, and then the other 2 were on the 1.
Gotcha.
So 1 was doing, let's say back leg on 2. So step, back, step, back, step, back. So like 1, 2, 1, 2. Other one was doing 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, going back on the 1.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
But still starting on their 2 technically. So everybody started the same way, but everybody was on different rhythms. Yeah.
Yeah. One was a little slower than the other.
Yeah. But no, they were but the tempo was the same.
Right.
Tempo was the same, but just one was behind. And some people count.
Started the same, but like changed up.
Yeah. Like the 5, 6, 7, 8, they were like 2 counts behind on that.
2,
5, 6,
every
7, 8.
1, 2, and it was like 1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like say 5, 6, 7, 8 right now.
1, 5,
6, 7. No.
8,
So do it again. Sorry. Do it again.
5, 6,
5,
7,
6, 7, 8, 1.
One.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh.
So
I started at the same time as you.
yeah,
I can't
know.
help it.
Yeah, it's hard.
Like,
But that's the thing. I was like, all right, you start music on 2, you guys start music on the 1.
yeah.
And it'd be like, now this is how it generally is. I said either one's fine, but just notice when you are doing it so you can turn it back and put it back on the 1 if the teacher's teaching the 1, depending on what you're doing, right? And a lot of them were kind of like, oh, okay, that's why. Because I'm like, I've seen you guys take classes before, and 2-step should be a problem. And then that's when I realized, because they were all looking at each other like, I'm doing the same thing as, why are we not on beat? And that was the reason why. Because some of them started on 2, some started on 1.
Yeah.
So it was a cool teaching experience for me to be like, oh wow, I found a problem with the question, and now I'm answering this to them, and it's actually like, I get to see the process of them
Yeah.
going through, their minds of how this thing might work in their brain when it comes to music. So that was cool.
That's fire.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, speaking of teaching, I'm like, how is teaching going right now? Because I'm diving like deep
Yeah.
into it now, like to the point where I'm like, yo, this is what I want to do for a bit,
Yeah.
And I'm loving the journey that I'm on for the teaching.
Dope.
Like, how has it been for you guys
It's the
lately?
journey.
Because we've been talking about it, and I think that we always been like, we're advocates of like trying to be better.
Better teachers.
As always, we're always trying to be better teachers. We're always trying to like promote being a good teacher without being those strict teachers that are mean.
Yeah.
So how's teaching
I'm
been
gonna
for
go
you
off you,
guys?
Quay.
I love it. I feel like I'm constantly improving.
That's what's up.
I can feel myself
Shout out to
improving.
you for New York, man.
Right.
Like you're pushing hard.
Quay out in New York.
I'm trying.
Don't come to
Yeah.
none of my classes no more. That's crazy. But go
All
ahead.
right, you don't go to class no more. You don't
Go
like
off.
us.
I realized one day I really hadn't. Only time I went to the lab was either do this or probably film something else. I hadn't been in anybody's class.
Dang, Hollywood. See what happened? You go on stage with Lil Nas X, teach a couple New York classes.
Not
You know what I'm
Lil Nas
saying?
X. You ain't
haven't
never
been
gonna live
in
that
my
Out
down.
here,
life.
no. Hell no.
Never gonna live that
You're gonna
down.
be
Never
80
gonna
years
live-
old.
Right.
Oh, you
World dancing Lil Nas X. You
Oh,
just run up the street.
Lil Nas X. Now
Run
you
it
want
up,
now you
huh?
want the applesauce in
Run it
the
up.
community home, huh? Well, you want the special walker because you was on stage with Lil Nas X.
Oh, they say Lil Nas X on that walker.
Oh my gosh. Wow. But no, anyway. No, I feel like I definitely improving as a teacher,
Nice.
and I can feel myself improving as a choreographer, and I just love it.
Dope.
Nice.
Love it.
Amazing.
Nice.
Yeah, I am. I'm like still figuring stuff out. Honestly, I'm at a point where I have to go back to figuring out, and this is like all honesty, how I can teach beginner again. It's hard, bro. It's so hard to teach beginner because I hear everything in music. I'm so music
You wanna
heavy,
do more.
and I want to do so much in the music. And even my beginner intermediate classes, I'm like, this isn't that bad, and I'll do it, and then I'll watch it back and I'm like, dang, this is more intermediate than beginner intermediate.
Mm.
And like I'm trying my goal at this point is to make easier fun choreography, because in my
feel that.
eyes, when I make something that's not when I make something that's easier, it's less fun in a sense. Like if I did Cuff It the way I just did it this past week, if I did that any less, I feel like it wouldn't have been as fun. But that's my fault, and I have to figure out what that sauce is to make it fun but also enjoyable at the same time. Beginner, yeah. Fun but also beginner at the same time, yeah. So that's kind of been my challenge, I guess, yeah. But other than that, I feel like I've been doing pretty good. I've been reteaching a lot of stuff, so it's a good time to, revisit some things and tweak some things, but also it feels good to reteach because it's like your own little vault.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That second round feels good.
Yeah, but I'm talking about like even like stuff from last year. Like I
You did women's
retaught.
work the other. You did
Yeah,
women's
that
work
was
the
a
other-
fun piece.
I did women's work,
I
so
wasn't that late.
You still picked it up though. You picked it up.
Nah, I wasn't as bad. Yo, the funny thing is, I wasn't late. I wasn't like super late to this class. I was actually like, normally I'm like 30 minutes. This time I was like 10 minutes.
Mhm.
But Jared was 10 minutes into choreography. Like, that's long.
Yeah.
I thought he was like 10 minutes into warm up.
Nah. Nah. I'm
And the
sorry.
first couple counts is long. That's the stressful part. I was like, God damn.
Oh yeah, it's like
Because
do,
like,
do,
that's
do,
the like
do, do.
that was the worst part of the dance. I
Mhm.
feel like that
Oh,
was like
yeah.
the worst part. Everything else was like you could kind of live through, you could breathe through.
Mhm.
That was the
Nah,
part
that
where you had
first
to
part.
think,
That first
like,
part is boop boop boop
and that would
boop.
stress everybody out. So I was like, damn.
boop. Nah.
I was upset at myself because like, yo, if I was on time, I didn't have to stress.
Yeah,
going to
yeah,
class. I could have just been chilling. So I was like, damn. I had to
Yeah,
think
that
about
part,
this
that first
from the
part tripped you
beginning.
up if you wasn't in the first part.
Oh,
Question.
God damn it.
Question. Speaking of reteaching,
Mm-hmm.
does it or do you get bothered or do you not get bothered when someone comes up to you and suggests to reteach something that they missed like a while ago and they're like, you need to reteach that again?
I don't know. I feel like you upset about it.
I know, right?
Like that.
Yeah, but
They
get that.
missed.
They
They
missed.
day off. And they could have came.
They told me
No,
they
you know,
was
some
coming.
some things you just like. It was just some days you like,
No.
oh, I'm gonna come back to this. But there's some days where like that was for the moment. I don't want to go back to that. Again.
Yeah. Nah, I've been asked that before. I've been asked that from someone who's never taken my class before.
That will not take the class on the retake.
And that
Right.
not only will they
Yeah, I'm teaching next Sunday.
never-
Aw,
yeah,
can't make it.
asked me to reteach it and never been in my class before.
Yeah, never even try.
Local too, but you know, whatever.
Yeah, it'd be like that, man.
Like, yo, don't tell me to
Like,
reteach
reteach
if you ain't gonna
for
come. Yeah, right. So you can watch it again.
Right.
Yeah.
Just watch the first one.
Yeah.
I mean, Quay, I think take it as a compliment because I like when, like, I would like to learn a couple pieces that I didn't learn from you. So,
Yeah,
like,
absolutely,
I
absolutely.
feel like when people are saying that, they really do want
No, the
it
thing is, I don't mind it. It's just it's constant.
because that's how good you were getting. That's how many
No,
pieces
from
that
the
you.
same person.
Oh,
actually the
then
same
now
thing.
it's just
Every time I see
Listen,
them.
Cha.
Every time I
Cha,
see
stop
them.
asking Quay.
Shut up.
Yo,
Oh my
I'll be like,
God.
it's giving round 2.
Yo, for real. For real. For real.
No, I wouldn't mind teaching. I wouldn't mind teaching like some things a word again.
Yeah.
How about people asking you, can you teach this song?
Yeah, have you gotten requests?
No, like,
Yes.
I get requests.
Yeah.
Like, yo, can you teach this
People
song?
really
I
That
wish.
don't ever take my class.
Oh, yeah. See,
Yo,
that's the
if y'all
thing,
ever
bro.
teach this song, I'm gonna be in there.
Yo,
I
y'all know,
hate
yo,
that.
y'all know
Are you
how
coming for
insulting,
me?
bro?
Oh, the song.
Bro,
Come
single me out.
Huh?
Single me out.
Let's go.
Single me out.
Oh. It's like, what?
Let's go.
Single me out. Let's
Listen,
say-
y'all.
Oh, boy.
Don't.
No,
Don't. Don't ask a choreographer to dance. No, I'm not even say that. Don't say if you do this song, I'm definitely coming.
Like
Yes,
what?
Do not say that, yo.
Why you ain't
Do
come
not
last
say
week?
that.
Like,
Like,
this is the song I gotta teach for you
especially
to
if you
come.
didn't come to class.
Yeah,
Ever.
don't do
Haven't-
that, y'all.
Like, what is that?
Ever.
Don't
It
do
happened to
that.
me. This guy asked me to do. I want to say it was something like a Missy song. I want to say Missy,
Yeah,
and he was like, "No, it was something off of Space Jam. It was Jam, Michael Jackson. They told me
that's
they
not
told me to
stupid.
do
That's not
Jam
stupid.
by Michael Jackson
Damn.
because they love Michael. And they love the Jackson. Right? They're like, you gotta do Jam. If you do Jam, I'm definitely pulling up.
Bro.
Nigga, what?
you're not-
Heck, no, I'm not doing it. And you probably still won't pull up.
You still won't pull
Still
up.
won't pull up.
Just say, yo, every
won't
class
pull
say
up.
you're gonna do jam. Just to see if he coming.
Still won't pull
Come
up.
through like, oh, I changed my mind.
Trying to think of an
hate that.
analogy where that just doesn't make sense, but
It don't make sense at all.
it doesn't. It's like
That's the analogy. It never will make sense.
yo, come learn how to skateboard. All right, cool. Oh, y'all using Tony Hawk's brand skateboard? Oh, y'all using Tony Hawk's skateboard? I'm definitely coming through. Like what?
Like you not
That's cool.
like I don't Cause it's like you're not coming for me. You coming for the dance. You coming just to learn to dance to a song you like.
Right.
I would hope so.
You're not coming to learn from me.
I would hope so that you're coming to learn some choreography, but obviously they want to come for the song.
Right.
And I love that about you guys, but guess what?
Listen,
not
I
the
love if that's 25% of why you're coming.
Right.
If that's 25% of why you're coming, absolutely.
Right.
The other 75, that better be because you want to come to the person. I'm not even saying about me. In general, the person
Right.
is the choreo, the artist is who you're coming for.
Right.
You can listen to that song all day at home.
Right.
Pull up because you want the good vibe. You want the, because other than that, you're paying $20 to listen to the song that you can
Right.
listen to for free.
Cause
You know
there's
what I'm
a there's a difference to be like, yo, Gerald, I heard this song by Kendrick, and I think it would be a good fit for you. So one
should
day
kill
you might
this.
want to do it. Yeah.
Right, exactly.
Mhm.
That's
Right.
the difference. There's a difference between that and being like,
I'm gonna show up.
I heard this song by Kendrick. If we do this, I'm pulling up. Like,
I'm definitely
Yeah.
pulling up, especially if you don't pull up. If you pull up a lot, or at least a good majority,
Right,
and then you
yeah.
suggest something
think
like, "Yo,
about
I'm
it.
definitely pulling up," then I'd be like, "Oh, all right,
Consider
cool,
it.
cool,
Like,
yeah,
oh,
yeah."
yeah. But if you never pull up in your life,
Get out of here.
don't suggest songs for me. Don't.
Don't
No.
suggest no songs.
You do this. I've gotten that so many times, bro.
Yeah.
You do this, bro. I'm coming out of
I'm pulling
retirement.
up.
I'm coming over.
What that got to do with me?
Right. The heck?
What did Ashley say?
Dance with so much
much.
passion and intention that you end up loving the song every class.
We don't get it, Ashley.
I don't know what that is. Dance with so much passion.
I was trying-
I'm trying to figure. I know everybody's trying to figure
We
it
all
out. I
pause.
know
Hold
everybody's
on.
trying to figure it out. So I was like, damn. I was like,
Oh, she's saying that like
There we go.
she's saying like
What do you say?
people who pull up should end up dancing so good to it that they end up loving the song.
Right.
And to the point where
Right.
That's like
Yeah.
You pull up to learn, like, yeah.
That's
you
like
pull up to
when
love
I
the song,
took
basically.
Shaw's class and we did Ice-T.
Mhm.
Never heard some in my life. And then we danced into it in the
Those be the
class,
best,
and I was
bro.
like,
Yo,
oh, I like
those
this
be the
song.
best.
Yo, there was a song that me and
my
Eric was
jam.
like, yo, we was like, we're going to Charlize's class, but then she posted a song and it was like, we do not like this song. We did not like the song, but we were not going to show up to our friend's class because it's like we couldn't like the song. We came to the song, she did the choreo. We were like, yo, I love this song. Like I was dancing, I was like, ooh, I was like, oh,
But
like I was like,
sometimes
I just found it.
it's like anything with like songs or like a music video, visual, or just a dance in general. It will make you change your mind about a song
Yup.
if you don't
Yeah,
like it.
Yup.
yeah, absolutely.
That's what I'm
Absolutely.
saying. Why do I like Sean Bankhead? It's like the visuals he puts out, the musicality that he hits. Like it's the things that he does around the thing, not the songs that he picks. Because I would never listen to half the songs he picks.
Right.
And then when I listen to him, like I would love this song. I love this song now.
Yeah.
I listen
oh,
to it how
there's
you
been,
listen to it.
And there's been songs that you don't end up liking until you see choreo to it.
Yeah.
So that's-
Somebody doing
yes.
Like,
Yeah.
not too bad.
I like this. I like this song. Okay.
Put this
a
on my
little
list.
something to this. A little jiggity
Ashley
jag.
said, "Party in the USA," and I'll be there.
No, I'm telling you, Party in the USA is Ashley's theme song, and
Bro.
I love it for her.
All right, Ashley, I'm doing "Party in the USA"
Me too.
Friday, and it's is too.
Yup, we doing
I'm
it.
doing
I'm
it tomorrow
doing Party
for
in
my
the USA
Hills
on
class.
Thursday. Ashley, pull up, please.
Fighting USA tomorrow for my Hills class.
Let's
Let's
go.
get it. Party in the USA all week.
Oh,
There's actually